everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, aka Fleurs, and today we're going to be talking about Happy Home Paradise. For those of you that have been playing it for a while, I hope you're enjoying it. I definitely am. It's a great addition to the game. To those of you who may be new players and maybe you got it for Christmas or over the holiday period, then I'm going to run through with you some tips and tricks that you might not be aware of. These are things that my community has helped me with along the way. Definitely on streams, I've learned a few new things. So I wanted to share them with you and hopefully they will help improve your Happy Home Paradise playing. So if you like the sound of that, please remember to click the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, then please remember to subscribe, maybe leave a cheeky comment below with your tip and trick for playing Happy Home Paradise. So let's get into the video. Firstly, as most of you should be aware by now, the way that the currency system works in Happy Home Paradise is using Pokey, which is really cool, something a bit different from bells, etc. I like the idea that the island has its own currency and you can spend this Pokey buying items from the shop. The downside to this is when a really nice item comes in the shop and you can't buy it because you don't have enough Pokey. It's such a disappointment. You can actually purchase them if you don't have enough on you. Sometimes you can pay later, but if you're in desperate need of some POKI FAST, one of the great ways to get some is to remodel an existing home or facility. So in order to remodel a house or facility, all you need to do is visit that particular plot, speak to the villager, and then kind of ask them how their home is, and then you can remodel it. All you have to do in order to get the extra Pokey is just add 1 or 2 items, change things up a bit, and then you'll be able to go back to Lottie and she will give you some bells. So here we go. I'm just going to pop down an item and I'll show you how it works. So this is kind of the orchard that I placed, and I'm just going to add in a fruit basket because why not? This is fitting for the area and it doesn't look out of place. So I'm just going to put it here and then I'm going to go back to Blair, tell her it's done, and then we'll head back to Lottie and we should get some Pokey. So here we are back at Happy Home Paradise headquarters. Let's see how much Pokey Lottie has decided to give us. 7,500 for literally 2 minutes of work. How great is that? And that is such a quick thing that you're able to do. Obviously you can do bigger remodels if you've got the time, but you will still get the same amount of Pokey. So if you want to weigh it up, then it's up to you. But either way, this is definitely a quick way to get your hands on some extra Pokey if you're in need of it. Next up, I'm going to talk about what to do if you're having a bad villager day on your beach. Maybe you don't feel like decorating for any of the particular villagers, or their themes just aren't jumping out at you. I mean, a wrestling ring? That's not really my sort of vibe. But don't worry, if you have built your cafe and your restaurant, you can just pop inside and you'll be greeted with some new villagers. As you can see here, the villager selection is different. Word of advice, don't build your cafe and restaurant so tight so you can actually access the villagers. But here we've got Cube sat down, who wants a factory, an eco-friendly factory. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so these do change daily, the selection of villagers that you get, but definitely having the cafe and restaurant built gives you more options, so you can really expand on what kind of themes and which villagers you have, because I'm sure you have some particular favorites that you might want to decorate for. But what happens if you don't like your selection of villagers on the beach, in the restaurant, or in your cafe? Well, there is an alternative way to invite a particular villager to have them onto your Happy Home Paradise and to decorate their vacation home. If you don't want any spoilers, if you're new to the game, maybe just skip past this bit or close your ears. But after 7 vacation homes decorated, you unlock this machine. This machine is the Amiibo scanner. So if you've got a collection of Amiibo cards that you want to scan in or add to the game, you can do that. After 19 homes decorated, you can also summon VIP clients. These are clients that don't have a home or are NPCs. So you can decorate a home for, say, Isabel or Tom Nook. Just note though that they don't have a particular theme, so creativity is up to you. But this is how you do it. You start up the machine, you contact someone, and then as you do when you're inviting a particular villager, etc., all you have to do is scan the Amiibo card. It's that simple. And then June, for this one, for example, will be ready to go and she'll become a client. It's that simple, and a really, really great way if you have some particular fan favorites that you want to invite to your island. In at number 4, I'm going to explain what you can do if you're worried about using particular plots. If you're trying to save one per villager, don't do that. You don't need to, because you can actually stack them. If you like a particular plot, like this one's quite nice, maybe this one's one of your favorites. This probably is actually one of my favorites. You don't need to worry. I've already got Shari there, but you can actually add in another villager. They will stack on top of them and act independently, so you don't have to worry about it. And you can have as many villagers as you want on that particular plot. So it's a great option for you who like to use a particular one again and again. For number 5, I'm going to talk about what you can do if you make a mistake and you've decided that this isn't the plot for you. Well, don't worry, you can restart. All you have to do is go and speak to Nico and just tell him I'm calling it off. And then once that happens, you'll be transported back to the Happy Home Paradise. Once back at Happy Home Paradise office, you're going to get a bit of sass from Lottie for quitting, but don't worry about it. Your villager, if you pick them up from the beach or the restaurant or the cafe, they will return back to that location. So you can literally go back and talk to them again, and you'll be able to restart, choose a different map, choose a different kind of level. If you want a 2-story house, then you can also choose that again. So don't worry, if you make a mistake, you can always rectify it. Next up, for number 6, maybe you're wanting to get your hand on some glowing moss and some vines. Well, fear not, Happy Home Paradise does have you covered if you've not had any luck on the Cap'n Island so far. All you need to do is head to the back of the island, and then you'll see a selection of vines and glowing moss that you can harvest. All you have to do is just pick them up, and you can do the same with the vines. So you can take them home and use them on your island, which is great. Next in at number 7, if you're someone who likes to do daily tasks, don't forget to add this one to your list. Happy Home Paradise will provide you with a DIY bottle every day on your beach, so just have a little bit of a run around, try and find it, and you should get lucky. Normally it is one of the new recipes, like here I got the glowing moss headband, something I didn't have before, so that's absolutely great. Don't forget to do it and get hold of those new 2.0 recipes. If you have created your restaurant, don't forget to also speak to your chefs daily, because they will give you a lovely little cooking recipe every day. So here today, Caroline, who is my chef, is giving me the coconut pudding, which I already know, unfortunately, but I will save it just in case anyone else needs it. But these will change daily, like the DIY bottles, so it's definitely something to add to your daily tasks list as well. Next up, for number 9, I'm going to tell you what to do if you've forgotten to empty your inventory. I'm terrible for organising my inventory, so I'm sure some of you are as well. Or maybe you've been on a big Pokey spending spree and your inventory is full, or perhaps you've collected up all the weeds and the vines. Well, don't worry, you can access your home inventory if you head upstairs and just head to this little wooden cabinet, and you are actually able to put things away. So here I can put all of these items away and they will get sent home back to my island. This is also great if you've unlocked the ability to be able to craft things with Nico, if you've unlocked the crafting table, so I can collect some commodities out of my inventory and just move them over into the crafting box, and then hopefully he'll be able to give me some new recipes tomorrow for the wooden pillars, etc. So that's something to note as well if you're looking to try and get your hand on those. And finally, for number 10, I've discovered whilst decorating that some of the in-game decoration rules are a bit different in Happy Home Paradise. So whilst we're on stream, we worked on Marina's lovely house here. Very pink, very mermaidy, and that's what I was going for, but something wasn't quite right. And the lovely April in the chat reminded me, or taught me even, that you can actually place bushes down on the sand. So this is just a little bit of a tip and a trick. Maybe if you're decorating a different kind of area, maybe not grass, not sand, etc., try placing things down, have a little bit of an experiment and see what you come up with, because you might be surprised as to what you can do. I was super shocked that we could place bushes down, but I'm so excited that we can. I'm sure there are other things like this out there, so if you do find any, let me know in the comments, because I'm super excited to try them. So guys, it's time to say goodbye from my little Happy Home Paradise team. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you've got some more tips and tricks that you feel would be great for other players, please remember to leave them in the comments. I'm sure they'll be super helpful for everyone, but I really hope these will help your gameplay, and I'm just really enjoying the game, and I hope you are too. Let me know what you think. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye bye.